god, the second half is only 9 minutes. Wow! We may actually get through this. Maybe.
The end. Take a
97
bow.
videos, though.
It's
We're
finally
like 5 out
over.
of 97. I don't think we're gonna actually make
We're
it through
still left
halfway.
with one final, seemingly impossible
Okay, I guess this is just the part one.
question
This is
to
part one of my
answer.
reactions.
Is the purple guy? After
And we'll have
spending,
another day
I
to
kid you
react
not,
for it.
full days plotting out all the details of this game franchise on whiteboards, talking it over with anyone who
Again,
would
he would
stand
definitely
to listen
rock
to
a
me
skirt.
ramble on and on about fictional haunted robots, and just looking at it from every possible angle, all logic points to it being the phone guy. And no, not because I made a theory about it and refused to let it die.
24
Honestly, I
hour
couldn't
MatPat,
care
let's
less
go.
if that last video was wrong. At this point, I just care about the truth, and phone
copyright.
guy
Yeah,
makes
I don't
the
think it would be
most
copyrighted, 'cause
logical
I wouldn't be
sense.
just talking
I
over
know
it.
your complaints,
At
and
least
I
most of the
promise
time.
you, if you stick with me, you'll be convinced. First, there's the circumstantial evidence I presented during my FNAF 2 theory. Phone Guy's admitted love of Foxy being reflected by the smiling purple guy sprite.
Yeah, but
during
like that
the
doesn't
Foxy
connect
Go Go Go
anything
minigame.
as much,
His
would
distrust
it?
of
Like,
the puppet,
just
a creature
because
haunted by
the
his
purple
first
guy
victim
likes
that
a
we see
certain
time and
character
time again
too.
trying to bring a
Like, the
stop to
phone
his
guy
killing
doesn't mean it's
spree.
actually
His
that.
admitted
Like,
role
I
as a
don't know.
security guard, and even the
Not
weird
brain is not
phone-like
brain.
object in his hand from the Save Them minigame. But there's even more
I don't think that's a
evidence
phone
when we
either. Isn't that like a
consider
screwdriver?
Five
I
Nights
don't know.
at Freddy's.
It's like
Consider
it's
this.
like
He's
literally
the
pixels.
only person
How can
in
I
the
see
game
anything in
who
pixels?
knows about
I know
the
I'm an
safe
artist,
rooms.
but like
As we've mentioned
I-
before, all the safe
if I
rooms were
literally
sealed
zoom
up
in,
back in the
it would
Springlock
look,
suit
like, weird
days,
to me how I
back
can
in the
see
first
pixels.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location, meaning every other employee coming afterward would have never even heard of these things. Phone Guy is the only character we meet who would have any knowledge of these rooms, and more importantly, of how
Did
they
Phone Guy
operate,
even
how they're
say
invisible
that
to
there
the
was a
cameras,
secret, like,
and
safe
more
room
importantly,
somewhere?
to the animatronics. And that's just the
Hello,
beginning.
balloon
He's
boy.
also the only person who knows how to use the Springlock suits. Again, once they were decommissioned, the suits were hidden away. Regardless of whether you believe that the killer used a golden Bonnie suit the whole time, or you think he used a golden Freddy suit, either way, we know for a fact the killer was using one of the yellow Springlocked suits, and Phone Guy is
I
the
would
only
say,
character we
like,
know who had
FNAF
knowledge
4,
of A, where they
the
were
one-
hidden, and B, how they were
The one where
operated
you were
safely.
like in
Now,
the bedroom.
I know a lot of people
That
have
one is like
said
the
that
most
it couldn't have
scariest to
been
me because I
Phone
think
Guy
that
because
was
he
the
knew
most
better. He knew that they were
terrifying
dangerous and
design
could kill
for
him, so if he
animatronics.
was
It was
indeed the
actually,
purple
like,
guy, he wouldn't just hop
legitimately
into a
scary.
Springtrap suit like we see depicted
Like,
at
these
the end
weren't
of
as
FNAF
scary
3.
now.
But there's one
like
key
before, kind
detail
of.
that
I guess I was
everyone
scared
has
of
been
the shadow stuff having
overlooking
to follow
and
you
that
around
Scott
with the camera.
carefully included in this game. Listen.
Rain.
You hear it? There's rain. There are puddles on the ground. It's dripping from the ceiling. The killer had been using these Springlock suits safely for years, but in his panic to escape the ghosts, he failed to notice the wetness of the building around him. The killer had never encountered this problem before because the building had always been in a decent state of repair, but now it's a wreck, torn apart by age. Rain is able to seep in, something he didn't realize when he was in such a hurry to run away from the ghosts. And if moist breath can loosen the locks, you can bet some rain would make those suckers ready to snap shut. And they do.
Oh, the
killing
rhyme,
our
though.
killer. I mean, all of that makes a pretty compelling
Was that the
argument.
bite of Hades
Almost
said?
an infinite case if there wasn't one final major
That was very
criticism
smart
to the
and witty
Phone
of you.
Guy
Thank
theory
you.
since the release
Thank
of
you, Mika,
FNAF
for that
3.
one.
It's a
Yes,
good
this
one.
is
The
indeed
fact
the
that Phone
bite
Guy
of
seems to
Hades 7.
die during his night
is indeed
4
the bite of
phone
Hades
call
7,
from
everybody.
the first game.
Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you.
Isn't that the police having
If
to like?
Phone Guy was
Hello?
the killer,
Hello?
why would the robots
We're
still
trying
be
to
active
like get
after
you.
his
Can you
death
stop
and the
recording?
ghosts
You stop
disappear?
recording
It
your
just wouldn't
diary?
make sense unless you
We're here to
stop
like,
consider
the
rest
get
of
you.
FNAF
So
3's
can you
endings.
open the door?
The
We don't
big
really
twist
want
in
to
FNAF
force
3
it
is
open.
the inclusion
Just
of
saying.
a good and bad ending. By completing the game normally, you get the bad ending, in which we see Purple Guy die in a flashback minigame, and the whole thing ends with 5 masks representing the 5 main animatronics, with lights lights on behind their eyes. The good ending, meanwhile, requires using some not-so-subtly hidden clues to unlock mini-games, then basically ignoring those games, glitching them out, and giving hidden dead kids cake to make them happy, obviously referring to the victims of Purple Guy. Beat the game this time, and the ending is largely the same, but with one fewer animatronic mask and no lights on. The obvious difference here is that in the good ending, the souls of the dead children have been put at peace. When they disappear for good. They don't go back to their animatronic.
I love how the
bodies,
only
but
way
the
for
bad
children to be at
ending,
peace in this game was like,
the eyes
here,
of
have
all
a
5
cake.
masks mean
Happy
that these
birthday.
guys are still
Okay,
active,
see you guys
angry,
in heaven.
restless
Bye.
spirits still haunting
And
the
that's just
robots
it, though.
to
You just
this
have to give
day.
them cake.
Because here's the thing.
Maybe the
good ending
FNAF
doesn't
movie would have been
exist
short if,
until
like,
you,
if Mike
as
knew,
the
like,
player
oh, you
of
just have to
the
give them
third
cake? Here you go.
installment, give cake to those kids during FNAF 3's hidden
It's not
mini-game.
giving gifts, giving
What
life.
you
It's giving
play
cake.
in FNAF
giving
1,
cake
though,
and
is the
giving life, I
aftermath
guess.
of the bad ending, when the animatronics have killed Phone Guy, but are still out for vengeance. Yeah, you made it through those first 5
Here's
nights
Zeus
at
having
Freddy's.
cake. Thank you.
overheard the
Wait.
death of the Purple Guy recorded
I'm not
live
no, wait,
on the
I'm not
phone, but
moving
it
on to the
wasn't
afterlife. What the
enough.
fuck?
You got the bad
I'm not a
ending.
ghost.
Even with the killer crippled in
You
the
guys
back
are not
room in a
delusional. I am
spring-lock
real.
Suit, the lights are
I'm
still
real.
on in these animatronics. They're still roaming the halls.
The cake is a
attacking
lie.
anyone wearing
Wrong
that
game.
much
Wrong game.
hated
Wrong game.
security guard
Wrong game.
outfit. People like Mike
We're at the
Schmidt,
wrong
an innocent
game.
guy just trying to do his job at a failing pizza
Maybe real, but
restaurant.
we're not.
And as
Oh,
the
no.
final nail in the coffin,
Was I
what
delusional
Phone
all
Guy
this
says in his
time?
Night
Were
4
you guys a
recording
shadow?
perfectly foreshadows
Was I
what we
just
see in the
was
games.
I just delusional all this time, chat? Are you guys saying that you guys are fake?
In the back room,
No.
try to hold
I
out
would never be
until
Delulu. Why would I be Delulu?
maybe it won't be so bad.
Am I just imagining seeing everyone here right now? Am I just imagining seeing chat?
Think about what Purple Guy does. He hides in a back room. The safe
Maybe
room
that's the
hides
twist.
in a suit.
Maybe I
and
was
despite
crazy all
getting
along.
Trapped,
Oh my
actually
God.
does hold
Wake
out
up, Zeus,
until
you've been in-
someone
have I been in a
holds
coma
out
for 10
long
No,
enough for
that's
the
impossible.
phone dude
The year-
to find
the year
the
is still
hidden safe room,
2023.
recover
What?
the animatronic,
No.
and set
There's
him
no way I'm
free
delusional.
in Fazbear
No.
Fright.
There's no way.
Exactly
You guys
what
are
the
real.
phone
I'm
guy
real.
said he'd
We're all
do
real.
in
It's
his
impossible.
final moments. And as Springtrap, he comes back in FNAF 3. Comes back like he always does.
He
With
always
no
comes
real
back.
animatronics
Yeah,
present
that
at
is true.
Fazbear's
He always
Fright.
does come
Remember,
back.
Springtrap is the only real one they've found, with all the rest scattered, probably located in dumps, which is why their bodies and faces are decaying.
Again,
all
that
the
is
spirits
just
can
creepy.
do is
That
appear
is
as
just creepy.
phantoms,
FNAF never- no, it exists.
hallucinations.
Why would there be a
Well,
video right
two
now?
except one. The
Unless I'm
puppet,
also
who we
delusional
see in
that
his
there is a
physical
video.
form roaming
That
the
MatPat isn't
hallways
real.
of Fazbear
That-
Fright.
that
So
this video was
real,
never
in
real.
fact, that we
Nothing
see
was
his
ever real at all.
reflection visible
Was
in the
nothing
pools
ever
of
real?
water under his
Was
feet,
I just-
meaning he is there
I just-
and unburnt.
was I just
There's only
gaslighting
one
myself
way
and
to
everything was
truly end
real?
this. End the murderous Purple Guy, burning the
Oh my God,
place
fire.
to the ground. The puppet gave robots
Fire, look at that.
life, gave
Fire.
spirits peace, and finally gave the murderer, the Phone Guy, his
See,
long-deserved
it's just
death,
cake.
or at least tried
You
to.
just
And
needed
that
cake.
is the end of the Five
We
Nights
just
at
need
Freddy's
cake, chat.
story.
As
No
long as you have
cat,
cake,
no
then
movie, no
we're
fourth
good.
installment.
What? Oh, no! No!
Oh yeah, this one.
No!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what happened? What's wrong?
Look!
Oh no.
The final
But
chapter,
hey,
it said.
that's
The final
just a
chapter.
theory.
Oh my
A
God, Scott,
game
you love to
theory.
lie, don't you?
Thanks for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed these theories, show your appreciation by subscribing to the channel. Seriously, I spent more blood, sweat, and
Final,
tears
yeah,
on
quote-unquote
these
final.
scripts than I have
Yeah,
on
sure.
the entire
Thank
4
you, Scott,
years
for
of
having
this
to quote
show.
that
You
one.
know,
Yeah,
hopefully you
finally,
liked
yeah,
it. Hopefully
finally
you're
we're getting
satisfied
the
with
final
conclusions I
chapter,
reached, and
right,
hopefully
chat?
you
This is the
decide to
final
subscribe as a
chapter.
result. Would
Definitely
you?
not a
Now then,
continuation
welcome
after
back
these
to the
videos,
Super
right?
Amazing
Right.
Tournament, where today I just have a simple
He never
question.
does this
Are
anymore,
you
the
excited
Super
about
Card
a
Tournament.
Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Click over here to say yes.
I mean,
Click over
granted,
here
a
to
lot
say
more
no,
people
and
just
oh my
decided
gosh, it's
no,
Purple Guy!
so
Watch
I
out,
think
he's gonna
that,
kill
yeah.
you.